Hey, how's it going YouTube? I'm back in the video, and today I'm talking about how the Toronto Raptors have a secret weapon that could potentially win them the NBA Finals. Now this secret weapon that I'm getting to when the video starts, not a lot of people are talking about it, and I mean obviously every Raptors fan knows about him, and if you're a casual fan of the NBA, you might know about him, but really, I mean, if you the average NBA fan might still not know about him. In a few years, they probably will, as he will probably end up developing into a future star. And before I get into this video, I'm actually a Pelicans fan, and I've just been watching this dude play over the year and how he's developed over the past few years, and he's really looking like he's going to be a future star in Toronto, and he's going to be a scary player to look out for. So without further ado, without rambling on too much, just get right into this video. Alright, so that secret weapon I'm going to be talking about is Pascal Siakam. Now, if you're a Toronto Raptors fan, you might have already knew that was coming, but I mean, if you're not a Toronto Raptors fan, you might be like, really? I mean, they have Kawhi, Kyle Lowry, Marc Gasol now. They have a few other good players. Well, Pascal Siakam is probably the biggest reason outside of Kawhi Leonard why this team is as successful as they are, as he has really came up as that third scoring threat and that they really need it, because once they lost DeMar DeRozan in the Kawhi Leonard trade, really they only had two scorers, but now Pascal Siakam coming up like he did, he's really helping in that scoring and defensively, and I mean, he's just an absolute beast of a player right now, as he's pretty much leading the most improved player this year. He is going to win the most improved player. I mean, he's going off, as last year he averaged 7.3 points per game, 2 assists per game, and 4 rebounds per game, so decent numbers, but nothing like outstanding or anything. But now this year he is averaging 16.4 points per game, 3 assists per game, 5.4 rebounds per game, and is averaging career highs in 3-point percentage and field goal percentage this year. So this dude has been a beast offensively, but he's also very good defensively. Now his defensive stats won't jump off the boards to you, but he does make a huge impact on the team defensively, and one of the big impacts that he does make for the team, because like I said, when they lost DeRozan, one of the things, like, okay, they're going to have defense, because Siakam was known as a good defender even before he had this breakout year. Valanciunas was a decent rim protector, a decent guy in the paint. Obviously Kawhi Leonard's a beast on defense, Lowry can play defense, and Danny Green's an alright defender. So I mean, once they lost DeRozan, they said, well, where's the defense really gonna, where's the offense gonna come from? Because DeRozan was obviously the bulk of their scoring when he was there. Well, obviously we knew Kawhi Leonard could score, and Kyle Lowry can score a little bit, but he's more of a pass first point guard. But with Siakam becoming that real second or third option in the offense and scoring as many points as he does in the volume that he does, he has helped this team tremendously, and is one of the biggest reasons why they are currently so good and legit NBA Finals contenders to come out of the East. And if you really look at his stats and the numbers behind what the stats he is putting up, he is leading to wins, and his game is resulting in wins, as he's currently ranked 17th in the league in defensive win shares. Now, for those of you that don't know what defensive win shares are, it's pretty much how many games he has resulted in winning due to his defense. So like without their defense, they would win 5 less games. Pretty much that's what that stat means. So pretty much he's ranked 17th with 5, which means they've won 5 games due to his defense alone. So I mean, that's gonna help. That helps them a ton. And I mean, those 5 wins in a very tight East, at least for the top 4 teams. I mean, those 5 wins could be a difference between the 1 seed and the 4th seed in the East right now. So I mean, he's obviously impacting the game in a very big way, resulting in wins. And without him, they would be in a very big different part than they are right now. But I mean, my next reason why he's their secret weapon is because he really completes their starting 5. As going into the year, because we knew they had Kawhi Leonard, they had a solid player at every position, and we knew they did. Obviously, they had the 2 stars in Kyle Lowry and Kawhi, but then they had 3 okay players after that, and Danny Green, Valanciunas, and Pascal Siakam. They were all the starters. Serge Ibaka and Siakam kind of interchanged right there, but then they made a trade for Marc Gasol. Marc Gasol is one of the better centers in the league, so that's 3 very good players now. And now with Siakam, they have a legit 4-player team that could have at any given night could go off, take over a game, and really play at an all-star level. And Kawhi Leonard obviously being a top 5 player in the league, Kyle Lowry being a top 10 point guard in the league, and Pascal Siakam quickly becoming a top 15, top 10 power forward in the league. Marc Gasol is probably already a top 10 center in the league. They have a very talented starting 5, and Danny Green's no slouch either at that shooting guard position. He's actually a very decent player, and their bench is also pretty good, but we're going to focus on their starting 5, as that's pretty much what he impacts the most. But like, yes, he gives them the legit 3 All-Stars level players that you need, because if you're going to compete for a finals, especially when the Golden State Warriors have 5 All-Stars on their starting lineup, you have to have at least 3 minimum. That's why I don't think OKC is going to be that good in the play, or they're going to be good in the playoffs. So that's why I don't think they have a chance against the Warriors. I think you need at least 3 stars in minimum to compete for the finals, period. So with Pascal Siakam, that gives them the 3rd star that they needed, so that really helps round out the starting lineup. But another thing that he does is that he helps with defense. Just look at the defenders that they have on the team. They have Kawhi Leonard and himself, who are currently the top, which are the big reason why their team is currently ranked top 10 in defensive efficiency. Kawhi Leonard is the best defender in the league. Pascal Siakam is becoming one of the better defenders in the league. Kyle Lowry can play defense. Marc Gasol can play a little bit of defense. Serge Ibaka can play a little bit of defense, as he led the league in blocks per game when he was in his prime of his career. So I mean, there is a very good defensive team. That's why they're ranked top 10. But another thing that he does, he helps both sides. It's not just like he's one-sided. He helps the offensive side as well. Because, like I said earlier in the video, they needed another scoring threat once they lost DeRozan in their Kawhi Leonard trade. Now, obviously, Kawhi Leonard can average 20 points per game easily because he's Kawhi Leonard and he's just that great of a player. But, I mean, after that, they really were going to fall off because Kyle Lowry is not a 20-point per game scorer. He's like a good 15, 12-point per game scorer because he's a pass-first point guard, a very good point guard at pass-first, but he's not one of those huge scoring threats that you have to worry about whenever he's on the court. So Siakam averaging 16 points per game, almost 20 points per game, is a huge milestone for this team. As I mean, if he didn't do that, this team would struggle offensively very bad. But another huge way he helps the offense is because now, instead of teams being able to only focus on Kyle Lowry and Kawhi, now they have to spread out the floor even more and have to worry about Siakam. And now that Siakam is getting worried about so bad, now Marc Gasol, who can expand his range a little bit and shoot the 3, shoot mid-range, and go inside whenever he wants, he can also shoot and get open. And especially with him getting older and being slower than most people in the NBA, he's going to be helped out a lot because now he's going to be one-on-one, and it's going to make it a lot easier so teams can't double team him. Because if you double team at all, they have anybody can hit the 3. Kyle Lowry can hit the 3. Kawhi can obviously hit the 3. Danny Green is a pretty good shooter. Siakam can hit the 3, averaging career highs in 3-point percentage, and Marc Gasol can also exchange range. So they have a very nice team going around, and their bench isn't too shabby either. But like I said, it's only going to be on Pascal Siakam. So yeah, but unfortunately, guys, that's going to be the first video. So comment below, do you think Siakam could help them win the NBA Finals this year? Do you think that he is a secret weapon? Do you think he is one of the bigger reasons to why this team is so good? I want to hear all your thoughts in the comment section below. And if you did like the video, point like button and subscribe button. That would mean the world to me. And I'm also so blessed to be able to do this. I have to give all glory to God. He's the reason I'm here. He's blessed me to put all these things in front of me to be able to make these videos every other day for you guys and really spread his name through these videos while doing something I love. And I cannot just thank him enough for all the blessings that he gives me and for blessing everybody around me, staying safe, staying healthy. And I hope you guys stay healthy and prosper as well through him. So yeah, like I said, hope you have a good day. I hope you have a blessed day, because I have a blessed day, so you need to have a blessed day. See you in tomorrow's video. Goodbye, boo. Blah.